Thanks everybody for checking in. This is Marshall Dillon, Director of Operations at Udon Comics, Udon Entertainment, Udon Manga, Udon Art Books. With me is Kenny Ruiz, mangaka of Team Pheonix, which we may have heard of. Kenny, why don't you give us the real quick pitch on what Team Pheonix is and why it's awesome?
Wow, this is not an easy question. Team Pheonix is the great project to get together all of the characters created by the master Tezuka Sensei, and we have a science fiction universe with all of these classical characters in a new version, in a new point of view, to find the same core of the character but in different situation. It is a super how to say in English is ambitious. It's a super ambitious science fiction history with a great problem in between how we need to work together to understand any of us. Sometimes the other is not necessarily be another biologic creature or another, robots or something super different. Sometimes the others is only another people or another country, another culture, and sometimes we have super enemies fight between us and the Team Pheonix. Like all of the work about from Tezuka talk about that all of this different is not more important than who are reality, who am I or who am us. It's more important than our difference. So take all of these characters together is the chance to talk about one of the problems that the Tezuka Sensei tried to explain to us in all of his works. In Astro Boy, he talked from that before Blade Runner, and he think too much about it. Who is the sense to have robots to do your work? And in Blackjack, in Sapphire, in Princess Knight, we have all of these conflicts. So Team Pheonix try to connect it, all of that.
What led to the creation of Team Pheonix?
Well, it is a reunion in Angoulême Festival, and there is the editor-chief of Tezuka Production, and they had the proposal to create something like the Avengers, uniting all of these characters. And in this first meeting, I proposed to him that it is more easier, more natural for me if we create a complex universe, not only like in the Avengers we have a team because they live in the same city, in the same reality at the same time. But with the character of Tezuka, we have samurais, doctors, science fiction robot. And the option to create a big universe with different planets and different cultures is more natural to me to create this argument. And I propose in this meeting to do something in adventure with a great spaceship, and the spaceship can be the Pheonix, because the Pheonix is the most important history from the Tezuka Sensei. This is like a symbol. And we start with that. It is only the first step. We have too many meetings, and I create too many proposals from the team of Tezuka Production. And finally, we create a short history. That it's one shot is publishing in Tezukomi, a magazine. And when we have this little history, we propose to some editorials create a series with this concept like a base. And finally, it is Akito Shoten who are interested in doing that. And all of the people is super enthusiastic with the option, and I am absolutely terrified with the expectative.
Well, we're very excited to be publishing Team Pheonix in English. Of course, it's already been published in Japanese and French as well, correct?
Yeah, and Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian.
Who is your favorite character to work on?
Wow, this is the most difficult question all of the people are asking to me. It is different because in different part of myself. For me, it's super easy drawing Sapphire, because I connected too much with this character. I love drawing girls with this strong vision, with these eyes so defiant, and she's super agile and at the same time fragile sometimes. I connected too much with this type of character. But my favorite is for sure Astro Boy. But finally, drawing Astro Boy is like a nightmare. It's super difficult to find the balance in between be naive, be innocent, but at the same time be stronger. He's furious, but he's never anger. He's lovely, but at the same time is cute. This strange balance, this type of character, super iconic, is like a defiance all of the time. Any cage with Astro Boy is like a fight in front of him. But when I sometimes can touch him, I discover it. This is the exactly expression we needed. I am super happy. So to me, the most exciting experience is working with him. It's the most difficult at the same time, but it is the most enjoyable.
Are there any Tezuka characters that you did not get to draw that you would really like to draw?
Oh no! I love draw everywhere. Everyone, all of them is super original and have a clear heart. To me, the difficulty is say no to someone when we working in the casting to touch what character appear. We have a very discuss because we want to use everywhere on everyone. Some of them is absolutely necessary, like Blackjack or of Leo, but any of them, when I discovered some little series that we never read in Spanish because it's a little series only publishing in Japanese, I have really inspiration with him too. I discovered Keno, I discovered Sharaku, 3W. It is series that I never seen, but when I discovered it, I really love in the first step. Tezuka have too much charisma in the design of the character because he's super simple, but with the 2 or 3 elements necessary to remember all of your life this character in one touch, and that is the most difficult to do when you are design characters. So to me, every one of us is absolutely amazing to draw.
And with Team Pheonix being translated into so many different languages, how has the reception been in those different countries?
In any place I receive too much love because the people love Osamu Tezuka for sure, and when we have readers that they know the work of Tezuka all of the time, they are grateful because it is the chance to rediscover, have another touch with this character, another moment with this character that he loved. But I divided in the people that they love everything about Tezuka and the people that only love the Tezuka's original work. That in this case, Team Pheonix is not from him, It is interesting. Thank you for do that, but it is not for me because I am more than a reader like a classic. I have two super interesting conversation with the readers, but so it is anyway in any country. It is more than is the same. If you discover the Team Pheonix for the first time, normally the readers is interesting in know what is the original manga, and when the readers is more super fan from Tezuka, is more like in comparison with Tezuka you are not so interesting. And I say yes, it is true. It's the same to me. We never won't compare with them. It is only another vision. But I am super happy with all of this reception in any countries because have the option to work with Tezuka is incredible, but have the option to know readers that have the same feeling that I have with the work of Tezuka is a good experience to me.
At Udon, we have a great relationship with Barnes & Noble, and we have Barnes & Noble exclusives for your Team Pheonix books. What's that experience like, creating different covers for different markets or for different smaller parts of a market?
You are the first. Udon is the first publishing us to me to create a new covers, and to me is incredible. Thank you for that all of my days, because when we created the covers from the Tankumon in Japanese publishing, we need show all of the characters appear, and we need this type of character, this type of cover more focuses in the team, because the catch of the series is have all of these characters at the same time. But when you don't in charge to me the option to focus only in the feeling with one character is like a award to me. It's like a present, because I have time to take one illustration to show the readers the feeling with Team Pheonix, with Blackjack, with Fire, all of them insappear, and to me it's like a good say goodbye to all of these characters from one's time. It's like a last date, you know.
Yeah, yeah, because you created those covers for us after you had already finished the entire series, so it was sort of a farewell.
Yeah, it is the point. This is just when we finish the serialization in Champion in Akita Shoten. It is when you don't contact to me to create this cover. So to me, it's like, you know, the last chance I can draw him. So it is. I really love this work. But this is the first time we do different cover. It is true that when in the French publishing we have a absolute color version, and we have a different cover in between the deluxe version or normal version, but it is the same illustration, so it is only changing the background to have a different feeling in between, but the illustration is the same. So it is Udon, the only one have this exclusive illustration.
Very good. Yeah, we're very excited to have that with Team Pheonix, and the collection of the covers are really nice. They make a very nice presentation altogether. So I think for those people interested in acquiring an exclusive, I think it's a very good opportunity. They can see the different covers with the different characters. I think it'll be a nice thing for people to keep on their shelf for a long time.
No, thank you. I only know what I want, and I want drawing again with this character. So to me, it's like a present, like I say. I really love the result, and I love the edition in Udon.
Where can our fans find you on social media?
I don't receive too much connection with the Japanese publishing because the social media there working different than when we work in Europe or I suppose in USA. But the feedback it is by letter, you know. I receive writing letter by hand.
Oh, handwritten! Wow.
Yeah, it's super beautiful. I have received not so many, but some of them. People writing a letter and send to the publisher, and the publisher sending to me, explain his experience reading the series and what character they want to be in the Team Pheonix in the future Tankumon, and it is the only experience with the Japanese publishing because in all of the time the series is in publishing, we are in COVID. We was in COVID, so Japan is absolutely closed, and it is impossible to me to visit the readers. So I lost this chance. I really appreciate it if it is possible. And in the European publisher, I have an Instagram, and I put in that I publish all of my time lapses, and when appear some new character, I put it out. I show in Twitter sometimes the most difficult challenge. And I receive too much support for the European readers than the Japanese publisher. It is only one time, you know, the mangaka creator of One Punch Man. He sent me a letter to say me that he really loved discover this manga because this is absolutely different than what type of work is doing now in Japan, and to me it's a push of energy. Know that one master like him have time to read my work and read into me. It is the one of the great goals in the history of Team Pheonix to me.
Yeah, you can't get much better than that sort of endorsement. You know, a very famous mangaka saying that you did a good job.
Yeah, man, it is, and in any way, One Punch Man is one of my favorite series, and Yosuke Murata is one of the most interesting mangakas for me now, and he is super interested in what happened in the rest of the world. You can feel that when you read his mangas, and he have time to read it, he have time to say me something, and to me, super is another present more that Team Pheonix gave it to me.
For the Americans out there, are you going to be attending any American conventions anytime?
Yeah, please. It is too many times that I don't visit America. I'm being in San Diego sometime, and New York or San Francisco, but I really want to be there and meet with the people. I don't know exactly how the reader receive this type of manga because I don't know how famous is Osamu Tezuka in America. But I'm pretty sure that if these people are fan of the manga, for sure know who is the manga god. So I'm interested in discover how they receive my work. It's the first time one of my works is translated to English, and we have a publishing in America. So I am excited with that. I find the option, the opportunity to do this travel and meet with the people. And don't know exactly how works the Comic Cons in America. I don't know exactly what happened. If we do drawings or not, or this free, or we have contact with the readers or not, but they really want to discover it.
Thank you very much for making time to talk to us. Hopefully we will continue to work together very closely. I know you have another project right now, but I definitely want to keep working with you in the future. I think Team Pheonix is beautiful. I think you did an amazing job. And from everyone in Udon and all of our fans, thank you very much, Kenny. We appreciate you making time out of your busy schedule to talk to us. And yeah, thanks so much. We'll talk soon.
Thank you so much for the Udon entertainment. Thank you for do all of these incredible comics about Capcom universe and all of this incredible art book, because I really in love, like a fan, and I am super happy to be part of the team of Udon, and I really hope to meet you again sometimes.